Fallout? Fallout never changes. Or at least it changes so gradually over the course of its sequels you barely notice it happening. From Fallout 3 onwards, all of the games have had roughly the same premise. Explore a desolate world at your own pace, meet the rotting locals, and shoot their manky heads off. Fallout 76 is different, as you've probably heard, so let's talk about the ways Bethesda has split the open world formula this time around. You know, like the atom. That's how nukes work, right? Actually, don't answer that. We probably shouldn't be teaching that kind of stuff on YouTube. Just remember to like and subscribe for more PC gaming goodness.
Have you met other people? I guess they're okay if you're into that sort of thing. But until now, Fallout has revolved around me. You know, the protagonist of the universe. Distressingly, Fallout 76 traders and raiders are all real human beings. Human beings who can nuke your base if they're feeling antagonistic. Thankfully, there aren't too many people wandering the waste of West Virginia, only 24 to 32 per server. Now, Fallout 76's map is 4 times larger than that of Fallout 4, which means you're 56 times less likely to bump into someone than you are in Fortnite. Misanthropes unite! Just not too closely. I need my space.
There are no NPCs in Fallout 76. That's zero, zilch, absolutely not. Wait, what? The only people that we can speak to are actual real people. But have you met other people? Sorry, we're repeating ourselves here, but we're just not people. Anyway, the bigger issue is how on earth you're supposed to receive quests without NPCs to give them to you. As it turns out, they'll be given through notes, terminals, and holotapes. An RPG without quest giving NPCs? Impossible, I hear you cry. But wait, the story is set 25 years after the bombs dropped, so it should be engaging, fresh, and rich in ways that we haven't seen before. Perhaps, in that context, this new way of progressing through the game won't seem so weird after all.
Fallout 4 did Boston. Fallout 3 went to Washington DC. And New Vegas had, well, Vegas. Fallout 76, on the other hand, will be the first Fallout made by Bethesda to trade the big city for country roads. Not now, Denver, alright? You didn't invent the concept of the countryside. Although he did give us a fair idea of what to expect from West Virginia. Those mountains referenced in the song, they span the entire map of Fallout 76. Yup, Civilization largely gave West Virginia a miss, but that means the nukes did too. This will be a greener, less damaged landscape than we're used to in Fallout. Almost heaven. Yeah, alright John, you can have that one.
Almost heaven.
Did you know that leveling up and perks will work differently in Fallout 76? Every time you gain a new rank, you'll still get to pick one of 7 special attributes, but this time they're presented as cards. What's more, Bethesda has also changed which skills each one of those special attributes affect. That's not so surprising when you consider how much else is different about Fallout 76. For instance, who needs a high charisma level when there are no NPCs to barter, trade or flirt with? Psst, nobody. Nobody's the answer.
Still coming across too many people? Stealth is your best friend. Like when you turn off your read receipts on WhatsApp, using stealth in Fallout 76 will allow you to disappear from the game's minimap. As soon as you crouch, the dot that represents your character will quickly fade away so that you can't be found by other players. This feature should also alleviate concerns about griefing, which is reassuring, especially for a person like me. Someone who considers as much as an unsolicited glance from another player to be a form of griefing.
Whenever you see another human being in Fallout 76, you know it's a real person, with a mouse and keyboard and everything. That was one of Bethesda's guiding design principles, which also meant that raiders had to go. So who's going to be tearing up the wasteland in their stead? Meet the Scorched, a new breed of ghoul. Previously, we've encountered just 2 kinds, the eloquent ghouls with extreme eczema, and the feral ones who come at you like zombies. The Scorched sits somewhere in the middle, too far gone to make friends, but human enough to hold a firearm. The worst of both worlds.
Time for a personal question. Do you ever drink straight from the toilet bowl? If you answered yes, it's probably because you've been playing Fallout in survival mode. Since New Vegas, we've been able to deal with hunger and thirst, but always as a hardcore option. In Fallout 76, it's no longer a choice. No matter if you're questing or building, you'll always have one eye on your belly. Bethesda suggests cats as a source of sustenance, but you wouldn't do that, would you? I'd sooner turn to cannibalism than eat the wasteland's only good petting option. Also, think of the hairballs.
VATS nearly didn't make it into Fallout 3, but it's hard to imagine the series without it now. Originally a nod to Fallout's turn-based roots, VATS allows you to slow down time and target specific body parts. Fallout 76 is online, however, and if there's one thing that multiplayer games don't do, it's slow down. So how come this entry is only half a change to Fallout's formula? It's because VATS does actually feature in Fallout 76, it's just in real time now. Todd Howard says it still works great, but it's obviously different. We're hoping that will be true for all of Fallout 76 actually. Still great, but different.
Fallout 76 has caused a bit of a rift between fans. Those who think it's going to be great, and those who don't. You could say they've been split. Let us know which camp you're part of in the comments below, and make sure you like, share, subscribe, and ding that bell to stay up to date with PCGamesN.
Country road.